From Universal Studios, home of Waterworld, it's the new Family Challenge. Rivalry is at its best when our two families face off for the cup in some of the wackiest games ever played. So let's get ready for a big Family Challenge welcome for our host, Michael Berger.
Welcome. Welcome to the Family Challenge. Pretty cool job. Coming out wearing sandals and shorts, isn't this a cool job? That is the beauty of Southern California. Are you glad to be here in Southern California? Coming to you from Universal Studios Hollywood. Family Challenge, if this is the first time you've tuned in, it is a show that brings people together. They work together, they play together, they win together. Not to mention, one family today will take home a lovely, coveted Family Challenge Cup. Today it's being held by Janet McMean from Nashville, Tennessee. Where is she? There she is. All right, Janet. Welcome. What do you do in Nashville?
I'm a homemaker, mother of 5.
Mother of 5. Oh, sit down, relax. Man, you gotta be exhausted. We have two great families backstage. They're out getting ready, but I want you to say hi to them. Those at home, let me explain what happens. Those at home, you'll see them on the monitor. These people here in the studio audience just have to take my word they're back there. So you guys have to yell and let them know they're here. Please welcome the Ravans and the Wilsons. They're here. Ravans, Wilsons. All right. Now, while the families are backstage getting ready to compete, it gives me a moment to come out and meet the audience. I love this. This is the largest cross section of it's the United Nations. It's what it is. It's the Rainbow Coalition. Can't we all just get along? It's one of those things, you know. We asked a question while you were standing in line. The question we wanted from this audience answered was, what was the worst kiss you've ever had? And you know, you hear that expression. It's mentioned to women all the time. You'll have to kiss a lot of frogs before you meet your prince. Well, today we asked the question, what was the worst kiss you ever had? And we've got some stories from you. So, in addition to being able to get on TV and tell this story, it's just a pretty cool event. Maybe this is therapy for you. You can tell me, maybe you can finally get over it. Where's Julie Shapiro? She's 15 years old. Oh, come here. Yeah, sure. Hi. Stand up here. First of all, now you're 15. Isn't that a little young to be kissing parents already, huh? All right, but okay. Tell me the story. Tell me why this was such a bad experience.
Well, I really like this guy, and I went to kiss him, so he came in to kiss me, and he tripped, and his tongue went all the way down my throat, and I started gagging. It was really a...
Did the guy say he tripped? Is that the excuse he gave you?
That's the excuse he gave me.
Where's the guy now?
He's home. I got rid of him.
Oh, good for you. Have a seat. What do you think of that story? Yeah. By the way, that's a pattern you will practice over and over again, kissing and getting rid of. You'll find that's how it's worked in my case. Alyssa Wagner, she's 11. No, what are 11-year-olds kissing? What are you doing kissing? Sit down here. What are you doing? What are you doing kissing? Sit down. Talk to Uncle Mikey. What do you mean you're kissing already?
I was kissing my grandpa, and he came to kiss me, and his dentures fell.
Oh! Is Grandpa here today?
No.
No. Is Grandpa still with us?
Yeah, he's in Alaska.
He's in Alaska, and his dentures are where?
Yeah.
Somewhere in the state. Yeah, okay, all right. That's going to make a sec. Nancy Wagner. Nancy Wagner, where are you? Nancy. Oh, the mom. Oh, it's a whole kissing family. All right. Let me slip in between the two of you. Here you go. Well, you know, they ask for the age, and Mom says 30-something. Okay, close enough.
Last year.
Port Hueneme, California.
Yes.
Yeah. Tell me about your bad experience kissing someone.
Well, I was in a local amusement park and got kissed by a killer whale.
Oh, really? You mean you were really close to the tank?
I mean, I was hanging over the tank, and he came up and popped me in the face and about knocked me into the pool.
But between you and me, honestly?
It was a lousy kiss.
Oh, it was lousy. All right. Nancy Wagner, very nice. Kissed by a whale. I'll tell you what, let's have some fun. You know, I've got two people left to talk to. Why don't we play a little game with these two? Come on down on stage. I want Andrea, I think it's Gadbury, and Frontier Miller Saleska. I probably not even close. Two, come on down. Where are they? Oh, they're right here. Hi. Hey, how about right over here? Hi. They have kissing stories, but we thought we might make a little game out of this. You are?
Andrea.
And you are?
Brandier.
Okay, stay close. All right, I'm not going to hurt you. Just right over the trap door. No, I'm just kidding. Now, what we want you to do as a studio audience is rate how pathetic their stories are. All right? They're going to tell a story. The most pathetic gets to kiss a prince. The least pathetic gets to kiss a frog. Agreed? Agreed?
All right.
Agreed?
Yeah.
Bring the frog out. Where's the frog? Here's a frog. Oh, my. Is that real?
This is real. This is Puffer. He's an African bullfrog.
You know, that's just making me sick looking at it. All right. Well, now, ladies, I want you to tell your story. Remember, the most pathetic, when we really feel for your story, you get to kiss the prince. The least pathetic, you kiss the frog. All right? I'll start with you. Tell me your most pathetic story about kissing.
Vote for me.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, well, I was kissing my boyfriend. We were in the car, and, well, you know, it was going really well until he burped in my mouth, and it was like...
Oh, I'm sorry. What happened?
Oh, he burped in my mouth, and it was like rotten eggs.
Yeah.
Pretty pathetic, huh?
Did your boyfriend apologize? Did he say, would you like more? What did your boyfriend say?
Well, you know, I said gross, and it kind of ended there, and you know what?
And where is that man today?
You know, he's gone.
He's gone, just like the 15-year-old. Cool. Andrea, frog burping, the burping egg story. All right. We'll vote officially after this, and tell me your worst story.
Okay. My cousin set me up on a blind date, so I went out with this guy, went to the movies, whatever. His breath was, like, really bad, during the whole thing, and it's like your eyes are watering and everything, and you just don't want to say anything. I just felt really bad. You wanted to pop him a breath mint, and then it got to the end of the night, trying to kiss me, and I'm continuing with the conversation, and then he tries to kiss me, and I go on with the conversation, and he just full-on kisses me, and we kiss. And I want to die and everything, and then when he finished, you know, he tries to kiss me again. I'm like, okay, goodbye, you know, and everything. And I turn around and I just want to puke. My eyes are, like, really watering, and then I go in the house, and that's it.
He made your eyes water,
Yeah.
in a sense. And where is that man today?
Oh, and never talked to him again.
Okay, all right. So we need your vote. Remember, here's what's at stake. The most pathetic, kiss a prince. Least pathetic, kiss a frog. Let me hear the story here about the eyes watering and the date thing. Judges got that? Andrea, burped in my mouth story. Oh. You stay right there. Come on in now. You agreed. You have to kiss. Come on, you got to kiss the frog. Now, before you do it, is there anything you'd like to say? Maybe take his hand. Yeah. Oh, man. Well, now, wait, she's not... There's a wives' tale about catching warts. She won't get warts or anything.
No, but I wouldn't kiss anyone for a week after you kiss.
All right. One little kiss.
I'm allergic to frogs.
Are you allergic to frogs? How... Don't lie. Now, a little kiss, like you said. Maybe on the back.
Please don't make...
Maybe you want to kiss the hand, maybe? No, I don't want her... Don't be cruel! The poor woman's in pain! What do you think?
I have a boyfriend!
Oh, so hold on. Did you hear what she said? I have a boyfriend, yes. You have another amphibian you're dating? Okay, little kiss, get it over with. Here we go. There, she did it! All right. But the moment we've all waited for, why don't you stand over here? I promised you a chance to kiss your prince. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
All right, come on out, Prince. Here, Prince. Here, Prince. Here, Prince. Oh, come on, Prince. Come on, Prince. All right, got to give Prince a little kiss. Thank you so much. Now, wait a minute. Before you go, we're going to want you to wash your mouth out, but then we would like for you to have dinner on us at Gladstone's. Got a couple gift certificates for you, all right? Thank you so much. How about that way? Had a little fun with our audience. Thanks so much. It's now time to greet our two families. They are aboard the Family Challenge train here, headed for a lot of fun. Please welcome, as only you know how, they're going to come right down the stairs here, so greet them well, the Ravans and the Wilsons. Come out, families. How are you, families? How are you? All right. Hi, families. Family's getting set. How you doing? We got to take a break. We'll get to know our families and have a little fun. Take a break, be right back. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Next, meet the Ravan family and the Wilson family. They'll turn our audience into a racetrack in the Sports Fan Relay.
Welcome back. It's time now for the main event. Let's say hi to our families. Let's hear it for the Ravans right there. The Wilsons right there. Let's get to know the Ravans. Hi. Madeline, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm very good. Where are you from? I detect an accent.
West LA,
And where is that exactly on the map?
in Iran.
Okay, all right. How long have you been in the country?
19 years.
19 years. What do you think of it so far?
Great.
You going to stay?
Oh, yes.
Where did you meet your husband?
Here.
Here. Jack, what do you do for a living?
Commercial broker, real estate broker.
Real estate broker. Make a good living?
Yes.
Kids well provided for?
Yes.
They want for nothing.
They have everything.
Including the love from you.
Yes.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about your family. Who's the fun one? Who's the odd one? Who's the one that gives you trouble?
This is the troublemaker,
Yeah.
David.
Let me come around. David, what do you do that gets why are you in trouble all the time? What's going on?
I go crazy.
What do you mean you go crazy?
I don't know.
You clean up your room? Do you are you a neat child or are you messy? You always getting in trouble at school?
Neat.
You're a neat child. How are your grades?
A's.
Oh, good. Well, what are you worried about, Dad? Let him have a little fun. All right? Are you very competitive in sport?
Not in sports.
Yeah. What are you going to help out the family, or do you think you'll just drag them down?
No.
No, you got to be competitive.
Yeah, we're going to help.
You find that funny? Wouldn't it be funny if you were just sort of working for the team? That would be funny, wouldn't it?
I do cover.
Maybe you're getting a little money on the side already. Are you set up? Are you with the Wilson family? Say that you're not.
I'm not.
Okay. Let's hear it. The Ravan family. We do wish you well. Wilson family right here. This is June. I must confess, when I first came out to say hello to the families before the show started, June came up and gave me a big hug.
Yes, I did.
Tell me why.
Because I like you.
Well, no, I wasn't fishing for that. You happen to be.
A big fan of yours and Mike and Maddie.
You watch Mike and Maddie. That's a show I used to host. I'm very pleased that you watched.
I sang the song this morning.
Little Rise and Shine.
Little Rise and Shine.
By the way, all of this currying favor with me will not guarantee you a win, so you can stop that right now.
Well, fine.
Okay. Now, is it your husband? It's Brad. Is Brad the one that falls asleep? Is he the one that has the problem?
Yes, he does.
Tell me about your husband and the problem he has.
He sits in bed, and as he's watching the news, he starts hitting his head against the wall, but he refuses to snuggle down.
Snuggle down. What are you in the Marines? Snuggle down! What have you? You just sort of fall off? Maybe a long day or something.
That's
You're tired.
exactly right. Exactly right.
Introduce me to the rest of your family.
This is my niece, Stacy. This is my son, Kevin, my oldest son, and my middle son, Kyle.
Yeah. Guys, are you competitive?
Yeah.
Is there any way in the world you'll get beat today?
No.
No chance, is there?
No.
And do you think you'll hold up your end of the bargain?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you have every intention of pulling the weight for this family, huh? Mm-hmm. Of anybody in this family member behind you, who do you think's going to bring you down? Who do you think is really going to be the dead wood here? All right, well, there you go. Meet the Wilson family right there. We hope not, June. Once again, in addition to the great prizes, our families are playing for the lovely Family Challenge Cup held by Janet Mean from Nashville, Tennessee. One more time, Janet. Your moment on the air. Our first event is based around an incident that every family encounters and every family hates. I am talking about going to a movie or you go to a sporting event where every few minutes someone gets up in front of you and shimmies down the aisle, cuts right in front of you. You're trying to watch the movie, you're at a sporting event, it becomes very annoying. If you've not experienced this before, stay tuned right here in the stands. You're about ready to get it. Families, take your positions. Let me explain what's going to happen. On my word, go. Our family members will start crisscrossing through the aisle. At the very top, a family member has to make their way across the aisle, yelling, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, holding items. They get to the end of the aisle, and they have to pass their items off to the next family member, who then has to take all of their items and cut across, excuse me, pardon me. And family members, may I remind you, you got to yell the excuse me, pardon me. You got to be polite. Each time you cut across the aisle, you're picking up more and more items. It all winds through the very end until Dad at the end has to carry all the items back through the crowd, down to the bench, and blow the horn. There are 16 items in total that they're going to wind up picking up. If they can hold on to all 16, we will give you 5 points for each one. That's a total of 80 points. Here's the bonus. The first family to reach the bleacher and blow the horn, we will give another 20 points. So it's a 100-point game. The trick is carrying all the items. You'll probably drop it, you'll go back, you'll pick it up, and you fans just do what you do at any stadium. You know, I'll leave that up to you. So, because I've met some of you. That's how the game plays. It's a 100-point game. Families, are you ready? Audience, are you ready? It's time to take our first family challenge. Ready, set, go! Coming through the crowd. Items have to be passed off. Wilson family, very nice, very clean. Ravan family, very clean, nothing dropped. Items all passed on to the third family member. Oh, helmet down. That's not good. You forgot the helmet. Go get the helmet. Go get the helmet. Helmet. Got to get the helmet. Don't forget your seat cushion. Seat cushion. Now, see, this is smart. You're putting all the stuff here in the funnel. Good idea. All right, Mom coming through. To Dad. All right, the Ravans are the first to get everything to Dad. Now the Wilsons have everything. Dad has to get down here and blow. The first family to do it picks up 20 points. Will it be the Ravans? Will it be the Wilsons? Here come the Ravans. Here come the Ravans. That's right there first. All right, hold the horse. There. Wait, hold the horse. It's so hard. All right, wait a minute. Wait. Hey, thank you for the hog. There's all right. All right, hold on. This was not a timed replay, so the fact that they made it down and pushed it is fair. But let's take a look at the replay and sort this mess out. Watch. All right, there's all the equipment. It's now passed off to Jack. Jack has to take all the equipment. Look at this guy. Carries everything. Scoots his way down the aisle, on his way to the bench. There. All right, we've got it all sorted out, hopefully. Here's what happened. Interesting strategy unfolded here. The Wilson family decided to take their time. They picked up every item, 16 items. We give you 5 points apiece for that. You've got yourself 80 points. Nicely done. The Ravans, on the other hand, they were blazing through this crowd. And by the way, I never heard excuse me. I never heard pardon me. I had never heard thank you. You didn't say it at all.
Thank you.
All right. They were down first, though, so right off the bat, we give them 20 points. They picked up 14 items times 5 points. That's 70. So they have a total of 90 points for the Ravans, 80 points for the Wilsons. Got to take a commercial break. Be right back.
Still ahead, couches get trashed in an all-out effort to find the remote. And next, who can make the ugliest face when pressed against a wall of glass? It's going to be horrible. You won't want to miss it. Coming up, our families clean the table construction style. And next, a battle for the title, King of the Couch Potatoes. We call it Find the Remote. And now, back to Family Challenge on FAM AFTV.
Whoa. All right, I'm hanging out with the families. The Wilsons have 80 points. The Ravans have 90 points. Here's what we know so far about the Wilson family. It was, I think it was Kevin that said, my mom's going to be dead weight and bring the whole family down. Did you change your mind yet?
It was him.
Oh, it was your brother. Always blaming it on the brother. Kids today, they act just like children. Well, here's the game we're going to play. This gives our families an opportunity to hone their skills at finding the most elusive of household objects. Do you know what I'm talking about? The remote. How many times have you lost the remote control? Right now as I speak, honestly, I don't know where my remote control is. I really don't know. Are you in charge of the remote at home?
Yeah.
Yep. Do you put it back on top of the TV when you're done?
No.
No. Where's it go?
In my dresser.
In your dresser. That's exactly where they're supposed to go. In this family, who's in charge of the remote? David, you're in charge of the remote?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you put it right back on top of the TV when you're done?
No.
Cool. I love kids, don't you? Well, here's how it works. Dads are in the lazy boy recliners just reclining. They are waiting for their kids to find the remote. The remote is lost in the couch. When the game starts, the families run over to the couch and start tearing through this to try to find the remote. It could be under a pillow. It could, families, be in the pillow. You may want to unzip it. It could be anywhere. There are 5 in each couch buried here. Only one will turn on the TV. So as soon as you find the remote, you got to run it back to Dad. Dad will then flip it on. If it turns on the TV, you win. You pick up 25 points. Out of the 5, as I said, only one will do it. So keep trying if you don't find it right away. The game is that simple. Audience, are you ready? Families, are you ready? Let me hear, are you ready? Okay, 25 points to see who turns on the TV first. Families, tear up that couch. Come on. But don't hurt. Here's the remote, the Wilson family. No! Keep looking. Come on, Ramon. Find me one. I'm sorry. Who has a dead chicken in their couch? That's just not real. Where? Ramon, what do we got? Ravans, right there. No! Sit down. Keep trying. There are 4 more buried in the couch somewhere. Car keys. Okay, Wilson, second try. Oh, Wilson's got it. Man. Congratulations. Hey, take a look at replay. Let's see what happened. Watch. All right, there it is. Remote in Dad's hand. He points. He shoots. Zap. He's got it. Great little game here. And it was either Kyle or it was Kevin. It was Kevin? Yeah. Yeah, you're always taking me. Always definitely me. Oh, yeah. But you know what you did for the family? They were trailing, and now they are ahead. You pick up 25 points. 105 points for the Wilsons. 90 points for the Ravans. We got to take a commercial break. We'll be right back. Now, clean this all up. Go clean it up. Clean it up. Come on, clean it up. Oh, go clean it up.
Later, Dad gets in touch with his inner child. And when we return, a mother's dream, cleaning a table full of dirty plates with a wrecking ball. Some contestants may receive Gladstone's Universal, where fresh is good, but live is better. Get hooked on the best fresh seafood in town. At a Service Merchandise store, select top-name brand products and quality jewelry from their over 600-page catalog or at any one of their over 400 stores nationwide. A great way to shop from Service Merchandise. Insta-Light the night with Armatron's Insta-Light collection. In models for both men and women, dress and sport. Armatron, the best price quality in America. Keystone's 35 to 52 millimeter power zoom camera has red eye reduction, cell timer, auto and fill flash, auto shut-off tripod sprocket from Keystone Camera Corporation.
Okay. Welcome back. I like a family challenge where it's close. Sometimes we have a game where just one family's blowing the other out of the water, but this is a very close game. The Ravans have 90 points. The Wilsons have 105. It's still anybody's game. And if you've just joined us, if you're tuning in halfway through the dinner hour here, the one problem child out of both families is this one right here. A lot of problems all day long, but he's doing a great job. We got a little competition planned now that could even our scores up, and the moms are going to love this game. First, let me ask the moms, who does the dishes in the family?
I do, but the boys have to do them once a week.
Oh, really? They have chores?
Yes, they do.
Do you do the dishes?
Yeah.
That's good for you. And do you really just sort of rinse them off and then throw them in the cupboard and not really dry them?
No. No.
Okay, all right. Who does the dishes in your family?
I do it most of the time.
Yeah. Do you wish your family would help out?
They always do.
Okay, well, in this game, you're really in control, moms, and a little revenge, if you will. You're going to get some help with the dishes in a big, big way. We call it the wrecking ball doing the dishes. Here are the rules. On the tables, two tables, one for each family, and we have 6 stacks of 40 plates. And they're set up like bowling pins, same way. Got a head pin and 2 and then 3 in the back. We got 2 bowling balls suspended from the grid above. I could make a mess here, couldn't I? What we're going to have the moms do is take 4 shots at letting the ball go and smash as many plates as you can. As many plates as you can knock off the table, whether they're broken or not, you're going to get points. 1 point for each plate that lands on the floor. We're going to start with our team that is behind. This is Madeline. Madeline, let me put you in position. Families, take your positions. Now, we're going to go with the moms, alternating back and forth. Put your goggles on. There you go. Do you bowl, by the way?
Not really.
Okay, but you understand the principle here.
Oh, yes.
Okay. All right, well, let's see how many plates you can knock off. We'll start with Madeline first. Preset her here. And let that thing go. Here we go. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's 40 plates? You got one? You're going to have to... No, they don't have to break. It's how many plates land on the floor. Okay? Am I clear on that? We're all clear. So you got 1 out of 40. Now let's see if June is any better. You ready? Go, baby. You know, I was making fun of her. He haven't got anything done. This is probably a little harder. Come on, audience. Go, Madeline. See what Madeline does here. Maybe a little strategy here, maybe, huh? Go. Wait a minute. Let me get an official ruling. Was that an earthquake? Southern California was an earthquake, wasn't it? Nice job. Okay. Now, do you have a little strategy here, learning?
A little strategy.
Let's see what happens. Okay. Oh! I don't even. Forget it. We'll count them up later. You see what she did?
Yes, I did.
Are you going to do the same thing?
I hope so.
Okay. I thought she was going to get it on the backswing. I thought you might get a little more. Okay, we set? Ready? Go! Look out, it may come back! Now, you have swung 3 times. You have, I'm guessing, 1 to about 10 places. This is a big moment for you. You understand? She's going to get to go after you. So there's no more, all off. Are you with me?
I'll do that.
Good luck to you. Very tough. Do you want to quit right now?
Hooray!
Do you think you can knock as many over?
Heck yeah.
Audience, can she knock as many over? Go for it, Jim. That's a lot of plates. Okay.
Okay.
Come on, baby. Go! All right, tell you what. Since there are so many plates on the floor, let's take a look at this and replay and add them all up. This mom can bowl. Look at that. Boom! There it goes. And I love this little action on the backside. Look at that. There you go. There's your spare. All right, audience. Who do you think won in this, audience? Wilson? Ravans. Here's what happened. The Wilsons had 105 points going into this round. They knocked over 40 plates. They've got a score of 145. The Ravans came into this game trailing. They had 90 points. You know how many plates they knocked over? 81. 171 points. Way to come from behind. We got to take a commercial break. We'll be right back. There you go.
Next, everybody bounce on the bed in a balloon-popping marathon as our families race for the Family Challenge Cup. Okay. Welcome back. Families, you want to take a big breath here? This is it. It has been a close game all the way through. One of the closest we've seen in a while. The Wilsons have 145 points right here. And the Ravans, 171 points. Very close. And the game has been seesawing back and forth. First the team would be lead, then they do something silly, and another family. I tell you, the turning point here, Madeline, who says she never bowled,
got in the break-a-dish game, and she knocked over at one sitting. I think it knocked over about 45 plates. You should start bowling now.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, just terrific job. And what we learned from the Wilson family, is it Kevin? Kyle? Who has the remote control? Okay, Kyle, when he, whatever. I didn't get it right all day, Kevin and Kyle. One of them takes the remote control, and before, they never put it back on top of the TV. They always stick it in the drawer. So if you're ever looking for the remote, you know where to go.
I know now the drawer.
And what son?
Kevin.
You see, she got it right. You better get it right as well. All right, this final event is worth 100 points. The winner today will walk out of here in addition to some of these lovely prizes. We always do that. But what has become coveted, the thing they want the most, is today's Family Challenge Cup. Kathleen Glodden from New Jersey. She's right there, holding it proudly. And let me just give you some hint as to what kind of final round this will be. Bob, can we get a shot of the cameras? We have all the cameras covered in plastic. So there is one woman in the audience that thought ahead. There's one woman here with an umbrella. You're going to be the only one that's dry, because this thing's going to get a little hairy. This event, this challenge was inspired by something we all did as kids. We jumped on the bed. Did you like jumping on the bed?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a blast. Did your mom say don't jump on the bed?
Yes.
And then what'd you do?
I still do.
Still jumped on the bed. We love to do that. Here at the Family Challenge, we're going to give both families a chance to be a kid again. And since it's the end of the show, we have put our families to bed. Notice the little pajamas here. Behind us, we have, you want to aw? Behind us, each family has a bed, a canopy bed of sorts. Hanging from the canopy are balloons. The balloons, I'll tell you right now, are not empty. That's all I want to say. There are 40 gunk-filled balloons. They are at different heights. Each family member has a hat with a pointy little screw at the top. Their job is to jump on the bed and pop as many balloons as they can. The first family to break as many balloons as they can will wind up with the 100 points. It is that simple. Break all that you can and be the winner. With as close a score as it is, and this being a 100-point round, this will determine the winner. So there's a lot at stake. I don't want you to take your position yet until I yell go, because you'll start popping instantly. I got to ask you this. 40 seconds to jump up and down? Is that what we're giving them? You've got 40 seconds total, so it'll be the family that breaks the most balloons in 40 seconds, winds up with 100 points, and the Family Challenge Cup. Audience, are you ready to see him go to bed? Families, are you ready? You ready? Yes. Good luck to you. Hold on. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Okay? Get ready for bed. This will determine the winner. On your mark. Get set. Go to bed. Come on, Ravan. Start popping. You got 25 seconds left, families. Keep popping. Oh, man. It looks like the Wilsons have a slight lead. You got 13 seconds. The Wilsons are ahead. Start popping. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop popping balloons. Stop right where you are. Stop. Take a look at this in instant replay. Watch right now. Let this be a lesson to all the parents. No sugar to the kids before they go to bed. Okay. We have done the math. Here is the outcome. The Ravans came in leading with 171 points. They popped 29 balloons. But you know what I'm going to say, don't you? The Wilsons, who came in trailing with 145 points, popped. How many? You have any idea? That's right, 35 balloons. Give the Wilsons 100 points. They are today's Family Challenge winners. Congratulations. No one goes away empty-handed here on the Family Challenge. We have a wonderful gift for the Ravans. What do we have for them?
Academy Broadway's quality rectangular sleeping bag and fire retardant 2-person A-frame tent with carry bag. Products designed for the great outdoors from Academy Broadway. Electronic Geo-Safari Geography Game. Learning made fun. An exciting game of knowledge for one or a whole group. Electronic Geo-Safari from Educational Insights. Bushnell quality crafted sport glasses with case. An assortment featuring Ducks Unlimited with interchangeable lenses and the Aviator with spring hinge design. 100% UV protection from Bushnell.
The Wilsons being today's winners, you know there are two prizes. Let me tell you about the first. What we got for them, Gene?
Fast Track Fitness presents their Fast Track Exerciser. Burn calories, tone muscles, experience health benefits with a fitness program on Fast Track. Come experience a true desert getaway for all ages at Merv Griffin's Players Island Resort and Spa in Mesquite, Nevada. An island like no other, Players Island Resort.
But best of all, it's something I've seen families battle over since the beginning of this show, and that is that Family Challenge Cup. It proudly goes to the Wilsons. Kathleen, bring it on up here. The Family Challenge Cup. There she is. That's Kathleen. Hold it above your head proudly. You're champions. Congratulations, Wilsons. Great job. Congratulations. See you next time on the Family Challenge. Bye-bye, everybody. I didn't get wet. I didn't get anything on me. How cool is that? I'm clean. Nancy. Oh, the mom. Oh, it's a whole kissing family. All right. Let me slip in between the two of you. Here you go. Well, you know, they ask for the age, and mom says 30-something. Okay, close enough.
Last year.
Port Hueneme, California.
Yes.
Yeah. Tell me about your bad experience kissing someone.
Well, I was in a local amusement park and got kissed by a killer whale.
Oh, really? You mean you were really close to the tank?
I mean, I was hanging over the tank, and he came up and popped me in the face and about knocked me into the pool.
But between you and me, honestly?
It was a lousy kiss.
Oh, it was lousy. All right. Nancy Wagner, very nice. Kissed by a whale. I'll tell you what, let's have some fun. You know, I've got two people left to talk to. Why don't we play a little game with these two? Come on down on stage. I want Andrea, I think it's Gadbury, and Frontier Miller Saleska. I probably not even close. You two, come on down. Where are they? Oh, they're right here.
From Universal Studios, home of Waterworld, it's the new Family Challenge. Rivalry is at its best when our two families face off for the cup in some of the wackiest games ever played. So let's get ready for a big Family Challenge welcome for our host, Michael Berger.
Welcome. Welcome to the Family Challenge. Pretty cool job. Coming out wearing sandals and shorts, isn't this a cool job? That is the beauty of Southern California. Are you glad to be here in Southern California? Coming to you from Universal Studios Hollywood. Family Challenge, if this is the first time you've tuned in, it is a show that brings people together. They work together, they play together, they win together. Not to mention, one family today will take home a lovely, coveted family. It's a rainbow coalition. Can't we all just get along? It's one of those things, you know? We asked a question while you were standing in line. The question we wanted from this audience answered was, what was the worst kiss you've ever had? And, you know, you hear that expression, it's mentioned to women all the time. You'll have to kiss a lot of frogs before you meet your prince. Well, today we asked the question, what was the worst kiss you ever had? And we've got some stories from you. So, in addition to being able to get on TV and tell this story, it's just pretty cool to vent. Maybe this is therapy for you. You can tell me, maybe you can finally get over it. Where's Julie Shapiro? She's 15 years old. Oh, come here. Yeah, sure. Hi. Stand up here. First of all, now you're 15. Isn't that a little young to be kissing parents already, huh? All right, but okay. Tell me the story. Tell me why this was such a bad experience.
Well, I really like this guy, and I went to kiss him, so he came in to kiss me, and he tripped, and his tongue went all the way down my throat, and I started gagging. It was really a...
Did the guy say he tripped? Is that the excuse he gave you?
That's the excuse he gave me.
Where's the guy now?
He's home. I got rid of him.
Oh, good for you. Have a seat. What do you think of that story? Yeah. By the way, that's a pattern you will practice over and over again, kissing and getting rid of. You'll find that's how it's worked in my case. Alyssa Wagner. She's 11. No, what are 11-year-olds kissing? What are you doing kissing? Sit down here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Kiss. Sit down. Talk to Uncle Mikey. What do you mean you're kissing already?
I was kissing my grandpa, and
Oh.
he came to kiss me, and his dentures fell.
Oh! Is Grandpa here today?
No.
No. Is Grandpa still with us?
Yeah, he's in Alaska.
He's in Alaska, and his dentures are where?
Yeah.
Still in the state. Yeah, okay, all right. That's going to make a sec. Nancy Wagner. Nancy Wagner, where are you? Challenge Cup. Today it's being held by Janet McMean from Nashville, Tennessee. Where is she? There she is. All right, Janet. Welcome. What do you do in Nashville?
I'm a homemaker, mother of 5.
Mother of 5. Oh, sit down, relax. Man, you gotta be exhausted. We have 2 great families backstage. They're out getting ready, but I want you to say hi to them. Those at home, let me explain what happens. Those at home, you'll see them on the monitor. These people here in the studio audience just have to take my word they're back there. So you guys have to yell and let them know they're here. Please welcome the Ravans and the Wilsons. They're here. Ravans, Wilsons. All right. Now, while the families are backstage getting ready to compete, it gives me a moment to come out and meet the audience. I love this. This is the largest cross section of it's the United Nations. It's what it is. It's